Say live. Bonnie Jones Jr. -0.5.
On EA Sports, it's the Arizona Wildcats and the Washington State Cougars. Reese Davis along with David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. We'll hear from Holly Rowe in a bit down on the sideline. So the Arizona Wildcats. That's kicker headed to the football to start this 2026 season. On the run from inside his own 5. He only needs a sliver of daylight. Oh, what vision. He's going to get loose. He'll take it to the house. Touchdown, Washington State. And it's 7-0 to start this one. Well, I'd say that's quite a way to make an early statement. Take the opening kickoff and run it all the way back for a touchdown. And no chance at a return here. They'll start this drive at their own 25. So Arizona's offense will dial up the first ball plays in this one. And here comes Kedrick Riscano. They want him to take care of the ball, do the dirty work, be good in pass pro, and make plays when he has a chance.
And you got to love this guy's speed. And to me, David, that's the one thing that really separates him from most other running backs in college football. There are so many guys at this level that can make you miss, and they can get in the second level. They can run through tackles, catch the ball, block, all that stuff. This guy, though, has home run breakaway speed. If he gets past your second level, he's out.
And you see defenses take angles on him, and he just outruns it. Like, he's just got that extra gear that's different, that scares you. You can tell people are trying to play so fast to try to catch up. So, #1 job for this defense, man. Try to make him play in a phone booth, right? Like, don't let him get out in space and get matchups like on a linebacker. Not a good matchup from you. You will lose that one.
So the decision has been made, and the coach will take the penalty. So important to keep your concentration. Get off on the snap count, not before it. It's 1st and 15. Got it behind the line. It's Gallagher.
I want to prove to everybody they should have been ranked coming into this year. These players are angry. They feel like they're being disrespected, and they want to make a point to the entire college football world with a big win today.
Yeah, and you hear it all season, and you see it every year, that teams come out of nowhere, and they feel like they've got a lot of potential, a lot of high-ranked players on the squad, and they're going to put it together, and that they'll get themselves into those rankings.
On the option. Here's a little room there. And he put his foot in the ground and turned it upfield and turned it into a big play. Great decision to keep it. Looking to pass. It's Fafita. Dumps it to the back. Touchdown, Arizona! Quick strike through the air for the score.
And how about the bullet? He throws that thing in there quick, fast, and in a hurry. And as a defender, you're just trying to get your hands through the catch point, through the hands of the receiver. But how about the receiver? Strong hands coming down with the contested touchdown.
And he makes the extra point. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. They'll stop the clock for an injured Wildcat. That is the senior running back who's slow to get up. Holly will keep an eye on things on the sideline for us. They give it to the freshman, first carry of his career. Maybe picked up a couple. He's down at the 24.
That's a really good job by the defense, wrapping them up, getting them on the ground, take away that run game, make them one-dimensional, put them in passing situations. Really good job by the defense.
Second down, he'll throw it. Now moving to his right, looking for anyone that's open. Picked off. What a play to set him up. He'll try to take it back. Touchdown, Wildcats. And what a turn of events as this defense gets the pick 6.
And this is exactly what you dream about for a defense, forcing the big turnover, making the pick, and then putting points on the board yourself. Great play by the defense.
And he added the extra point. And he's going to bring it out. Excellent job by the kick coverage team. A pretty minimal gain on that return. The Cougars offense takes the field to start this drive. This feels like one of those games you might have to answer every score. Already down 14-7. Defense right there to stop him in his tracks, and they get nothing on that play.
You definitely want to commit to the run game. You want to establish the run game. You want the defense to honor it.
3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Can't make the connection on 3rd down thanks to that tough, hard-nosed pass defense, and now it's 4th down. Washington State will have to boot it away. Getting our first look of the afternoon at the punter. Really good job by the coverage team to make the stop, and that's where they'll put it in play. Wildcats sending their offense onto the field. The early scripts have worked trying to add to this 14-7 lead. Handoff from the shotgun. And a nice solid pickup there before the defense wrestles him to the ground.
I like this guy as a running back because he can run between the tackles and he can also go outside. He can really do it all.
Just feeds the running back. And he has a solid gain before the defense bottles him up.
And, you know, when we talk about great 3rd down defenses, it really starts with them getting stops on 1st and 2nd down. You've got to get those stops early in the drives to set up 3rd and long, so that's a missed opportunity on that 2nd down by this defense.
Connection to the right. And right in the middle of tight coverage, and he still makes the grab at the 15. Arizona comes out with another 1st down. Trying to cap this drive with the pass. Makes the grab. That completion will take them inside the 10 to the 9-yard line. After the completion, we see there is a man down, and the clock will stop to check on him. So as they take a look at the injured player, we will take a timeout. Going to work in the red zone, they can't pick up the 1st down without getting it into the end zone. They'll move the wide receiver. Reads it, fires complete. Hit and brought down right at the line of scrimmage.
I'll tell you, this slot receiver, he really does give his quarterback a nice option. Runs really good routes. He's got nice hands. You saw it on that last play.
Looking to throw, it's Fafita. Lets it go to the end zone. Touchdown, Arizona. Quick strike through the air for the score.
Man, really nice job attacking the middle of the field. You see those safeties, man, I want to split them. He splits it right down the middle, throws that post right on the numbers, catches the ball in the end zone, touchdown.
Here he comes from inside his own 5. He'll be brought down at the 22-yard line. Good coverage on that one. His return is stopped short of the 25. Here comes the Wazoo offense onto the field again. They really didn't move the ball at all the last time they had it, hoping for better fortune this time around. Looking downfield on 1st down. Intercepted. A first-half turnover can swing momentum. Taking it the other way. Touchdown, Wildcats! A pick 6. The DB. He thought, don't drop it, then thought, don't get caught, and he didn't. The pick 6.
Hey, these guys can play offense, too, now. Look at this. I showed you I can be a wide receiver. Coach might split him out at wide receiver next week after making that big play, but defense, great job making the interception, and you're right, doing something with it. Don't just slide down. Don't be content. Take that thing all the way back, brother.
He's got great speed. He stopped right there. Oh, he might have been a step away from taking that one a long way. Washington State ready to get things going now as the offense takes the field. They'll start this drive at the 33-yard line. They'll get the transfer rolling with an early carry.
We love to see this on offense. Early in drives, getting that kind of yardage keeps you ahead of the chains.
6-yard pickup on first down leaves them with 2nd and 4. They'll keep it on the ground. He's brought down, stopped right at the 50-yard line. See if they can turn this drive into points. They've got it 1st and 10 at the 50. Quarterback may change this route. Looking to throw on first down. And he's left with no option. He just threw it away.
And that goes down as incompletion, but that's a smart play. And the QB coach and the OC will be very happy with the decision of the quarterback. He got outside the pocket. He obviously was he's outside the tackle boxes. He knew he could throw it away as long as he got it past the line of scrimmage. Nothing there, nothing open. Live to fight another down.
Now facing a 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. And this is going to be incomplete on 3rd down.
3rd and long situations are really hard to convert. The defense knows it's going to be passed. The pass rushers are getting upfield. You're under pressure. You don't have timing. And as a result now, 4th down.
And he's going to get it up to about the 29-yard line before he's brought down. The Arizona offense coming onto the field. They'll get this drive started from the 29. They'll move the tight end. Off play action on first down. Unloads to the wideout. And his throw is incomplete.
Sometimes it takes quarterbacks a few plays to really get into the rhythm of the game and not force things. I think the quarterback that time was really trying to force the ball to his wide receiver, but against man coverage, there were other guys.
He's going to throw deep right side. And it goes through his hands. Oh, he had an explosive play right there for the taking, but couldn't reel it in. As they get set to snap it, time winding down here in the quarter. Looking to throw, it's Fifita. Uncorks it. Another incompletion on 3rd down. Arizona runs out the punt team. Let's see if he can help the coverage team out with this one. Hauls it in at the 25. Bottled him up. Not a whole lot of room to run on that return, and that's how this period will come to an end. That's the end of the quarter, and Arizona has the lead here. And they jumped out to that edge early. As we wrap up the first, let's take a quick look at our game stats. Leaves it with the running back. Breaks into the open. Taken out of bounds after a good pickup there. They're in striking distance at the 37. He's up to 55 yards rushing already here in the first half. It's a season opener, but he's in midseason form. The Cougars just got that huge run. They love another explosive play. They'll give it to him again. They get him before he gets started this time and knock him down in the backfield.
Linebackers in today's football, obviously, guys have gotten smaller. They got to play in space more, cover fast guys out on the perimeter. But how about this linebacker coming downhill and making a physical tackle in the hole?
Off the boot, looking for his man. Pulls it in, it's Hawkins. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover to pick up the first. They started this drive with a big play, but now they need a conversion to keep it alive on 3rd down. Handoff to the lone back. That was an important stop there as they try to hold them to a field goal on this drive. Now on 4th down, they'll settle for a field goal try. No good. Couldn't find the range on the field goal, couldn't cut into the deficit, and they are still down by 21. Wildcats come out to get things going on offense. Last time they had it, didn't pick up a first down. Let's see if they can put something together here. And he can't connect on the throw. It's incomplete.
Well, this defense knew coming in they were going to see some RPO, and they were going to see some quick game. A nice job there taking the throw away from the quarterback.
To throw, it's Fifita. Going long. And they can't hook up, going for the big play on second down. Now it's third down. Try motion from the wideout. Coming out on first down with the play fake. Complete to the left.
QBs and wide receivers spend all offseason together throwing the football in air. I mean, really developing that chemistry and timing. Understanding, I get man coverage, I'm throwing this to you right now.
And that last completion left him with 2nd and 1. And this is a fun moment for an offensive coordinator. Maybe some room here. And he froze that defender. He thought he was going to pitch it, kept it himself, and turned it into a big play.
This is an offense that can move the sticks in a whole lot of different ways. Now you're seeing it on the option here. Great job by the quarterback. Reading the defense, there's nobody there taking him, so he puts his foot in the ground, he gets upfield, and he's got really nice elusiveness once he's out in the open field. See that on that explosive play, picking up the first.
Looking for just one more yard. It's 2nd and goal. Defense wants to bring the heat. They're going to run it. He will not get there as the defense stops him again.
Well, he gets tackled down at the 1-yard line, so offensively, do you feel confident enough on third here trying to hand it?
The decision is here, and they'll send out the field goal unit. A really short kick, but you've got to have that angle just right. Dead center perfect, and that will extend their lead even further.
Well, you're always going to wonder what woulda, coulda, shoulda happened on 4th and inches had they gone for it, but with this kicker, I like taking 3 points and putting it on the board.
He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. Washington State has it back, and they'll send the offense onto the field. They've got a long road ahead of them if they want to get back into this game, but they have to get to work on this drive. First play of the drive, wants to throw. Got a man, it's Hawkins. And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few.
This quarterback right now is in a groove, and he's doing a nice job in pre-snap. He's reading the coverage, and he's getting an idea of where he wants to go with the football. That's why the ball's coming out of his hands so quickly, and that's why he seems like he's in a great rhythm right now.
Got it in the middle, it's Hawkins. He almost picked up the first down on that one, but he'll be just a little bit short. Remember, they missed a field goal on their last drive, but at the very least, they need to get back in field goal range here on third down. They'll try to pick up the first through the air. Quickly complete. All down, but he has enough to move the chains. Washington State going quickly.
That's a great sign for this offense. Man, everything's been difficult so far, and you've dug yourself a huge hole. They're going to have to find some completions, find some energy, find some momentum somehow, because it's been a struggle out the gates.
After the 4-yard completion on first down, now it's 2nd and 6. On target. They knock him down, but he's got enough to get it across the line and pick up the first down. And the Cougars go back to work after moving the chains through the air.
Man, this offense, they needed that one in the worst way, right? They're getting blown out in this game so far, and as we get close to halftime, they've got to be able to put a good drive together. They've got to be able to come away with a touchdown here, close the gap a little bit going into the second half.
Backed up now, here's 2nd and long. He might want another play. Right back to the air on 2nd and 10. Fires on the move. Finds space on the right. They've got the defense reeling right now with that big play to the 29.
You never want to say it's over early. I mean, we're here early in the game, but considering what the scoreboard is saying, they absolutely had to have that play for them to stay in this football game. And sometimes it just takes one great throw and one great catch to wake you up. They need to score a touchdown on this drive. They need to score another touchdown on their next drive, but maybe that's the play that turns things around for them.
Ball spotted at the 27. They're facing a 3rd and long to try to keep their hopes of a touchdown alive. From the gun, wants to pass. And he throws his 3rd pick of the day. His head has to be spinning. He's knocked down, but what a play to come up with the interception. Dropping back, it's Fafita. Right on the money. The Wildcats used the first of their 3 timeouts. They'll have 2 left to work with before the half.
Man, you see so much of this in football now. Big body wide receivers, right? Guys that can run routes and box guys out. You want to play man-to-man coverage on me? I'll put my big body on you. You throw it near me, I'll make the contested catch.
They get him on the ground late in the half. They have the first down at the 41. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Looking to throw on first down. Gets it out fast. Pickup of 8. It's now 2nd and 2. Timeout taken by the offense. It's their 2nd. And they'll still have 1 in their pocket for what's left in this first half. The Wildcats with myriad options after that big pickup on first down. They'll go to the air on 2nd and short. He lofts one down the sideline. Hits him in stride inside the 10. They make the stop at the 2, but he's got enough to give them a 1st and goal. From the gun, looking for a man. Here's the pressure. And down he goes. The defense bringing the heat. Clock winding towards 0. They'll get 1 more snap off. We've got a timeout in the waning seconds of the half. Maybe a chance to get off a couple more plays. And here on 2nd down, they'll send out the field goal unit to try to get 3 before the break. That thing would have hit a string in the middle of the uprights. Perfect. And that lead grows even bigger.
And you want a touchdown and you want to be aggressive, but man, right down the middle, that obviously gives me some confidence down the road that I can trust this guy.
He'll start the return inside his 5. They make the stop on the return, and that is priority 1. You don't want some big return to give up a cheap touchdown on the final play of the half. Washington State has it teed up, and we're ready to go here in the second half. He'll bring it out. It's Ross. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. As we start the second half, what do you have for us, Holly?
Guys, coming out of the locker room, the Wildcats head coach told me he is so excited about how his quarterback has performed. They did have a lot of high expectations for him, and he has lived up to the challenge. They get the ball here, and they are expecting to go right down the field, regain some of that momentum that their quarterback had in the first half, and make sure he is setting the tone for the second. Back to you.
Holly, thank you. Makes the catch. It's Jordan. Out across the 30 and out of bounds at the 33, and that's what you're looking for when you're backed up in your own territory. With the first down, they'll put it in play from the 33. Back to pass, it's Fafita. Unleashes one. Working that left side. He's going to be out of bounds, but not before he gets it to midfield. Arizona going back to work with another first down. Wants to throw it again, and why not? Pocket breaking down. Got him for the sack. This defense turning up the intensity.
And nice answer by this defense. You give up a big play, you go take a big play. Sometimes you get down on yourselves and one play turns to two. Nice job by this defense getting a sack, creating some momentum.
Here's a heat. Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face third down.
I think he's showing you his experience on that decision right there. There was nothing open, so don't try to force it into coverage. You've got the lead. If it's not there, just throw it away. The head coach loves this.
He's going to let one fly down the middle. It's broken up. They took a shot, and he was equal to the challenge to knock it away. The Wildcats will have to send out the punt team. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. All the way back to the 15. Oh, he got loose. They'll get down and put a stop to this return. They'll mark it at the 32. The Cougars offense takes the field to start this drive. I know when a guy's thrown 3 interceptions, it's not good, but everything hasn't been bad. They've moved the ball a little bit. They just keep self-destructing. Gain of right at 7 yards, 2nd and 3 coming.
Coaches always harp about staying ahead of the chains, and when you can run with that type of efficiency on first down, man, you are doing just that.
Looking to fire. Got the quick pass. He's going to be out of bounds, but not before he gets it to midfield. Now they'll try to cash in this drive. 1st and 10 from the 50. Looking for a physical attack from the gun. And a decent gain there before the defense makes the stop.
And winning first downs is a priority for a defense, and you can't get bludgeoned. You can't get physically beat at the point of attack. You know the percentages. It's usually pretty good on first down that they're going to run the football. So them getting that big chunk, getting in second.
Runs through a man. He might have some space. He works his way inside the 30 down to the 29 and picks up a first down.
That's a huge throw for the offense, but they're down by a ton. They're going to need a lot more of that, and it's not going to be easy considering the defense knows they're probably going to be throwing the ball every play here in the second half moving forward.
And if this offense is going to get back in the football game, those are the plays they have to make. Like, they have to make contested catches. They got to find a way to get some points, to create some explosive plays. Those 50-50 balls, when you...
Snags it and he's open. Brought down at the 10-yard line, and a nifty pickup after the grab on that one.
I know the offense is down by a lot here in the second half. You just need one big play, though, to spark the offense, get the confidence going, and they may have found it right there in that completion. Good throw, good catch. Now we got to keep it going.
What a great play by the linebacker. You talk about filling a hole. Defensive line does their jobs. He comes in the hole and says, sit down, sir.
Into the third quarter of this opening week of the season, it's now 2nd and 10. Back to pass. Using the quick game. Looking for the end zone. And he'll take it in and house it. Touchdown, Cougars.
Yeah, and this offense needs a spark, man. Down big. Listen, it's game one. It's not the end of the world, but we got a deficit. Got to put some drives together. Nice drive here. Now the defense needs to do their part because they got to put this thing in turbo.
And they did tack on that extra point without any adventure. And he'll return it and try to get behind his blockers. And the returner is stopped. Let's go to the sideline in Holly Rowe.
Here on the Wildcats sideline, there is a lot of excitement right now on the sideline. I see their quarterback going up to guys and saying, let's keep eating. This is what they expected from him, and he has gotten them off to a terrific start. They've got the lead, and he has performed well. No big surprise. He is their guy, and he is showing that leadership down here today. Back to you guys.
Holly, thank you. Solid pickup of 4 on first down. It's 2nd and 6. Quarterback got it himself. He'll get it up to about the 32-yard line before he stopped, and it'll be first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Off the play fake on first down to throw. Caught in the backfield, it's Gallagher. Ripping through the defense.
The field, the game looks slow to him right now, and he's executing at an incredibly high level. And these receivers outside, man, they are winning each and every time.
And after that last completion, left them with just a yard or so to go for a first down. How will they attack on second and short? From the gun, he leaves it with the back. Could be an alley. Ripping off a good chunk inside the 25, and they're set up with a first down.
Really put an offensive possession together here that's fun to watch. Like, it's fun to watch them own the line of scrimmage, be physical. In this area of the field, this is what they call the fringe, right outside the red zone. It's kind of your last opportunity to take shots, take advantage of the extended space on the field before you get cramped in the red zone. So I look for this offense to be aggressive.
Well, there's a statement by the defensive line. First down play, expecting run, and they just dominated up front. Beat their one-on-ones and forced a tackle for a loss.
Get it out on the screen. There he goes. They'll stop him just short of the first down marker on the screen. As they get set to snap it, just about to reach the end of the quarter. Looking to throw, it's Fafita. And they can't make the connection on third down.
And this offense put together a really good drive, man. Like, that was a good drive, but third down in the red zone when the field starts to shrink, they really struggle to try to find a play to get someone open.
Never a doubt. Right down the middle. And now the lead is extended a little further. That's the end of the quarter, and Arizona has the lead here. And they are starting to pull away as we come to the end of the third quarter. Let's take a look at how we got here. And here's the return. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. Here comes the Wazoo offense onto the field again. To the air on first down. The short hands, it's Hawkins. Works his way to the 41, and that is plenty to give him a first down.
And when you run these drag routes, it's super important that your quarterback can really use his eyes. Don't lock in where everybody's going to start looking at you and seeing what's coming. Does a good job, drops back, sees it, and the most important part, puts the ball out in front so he can catch it, get upfield, and make some extra yards after the catch.
They got 3 on the last pass. Here comes 2nd and 7. Looking to fire. Takes the easy throw in the flat. Could not make his way to the corner.
Listen, if I'm a QB, second down, I want to check the ball down and get a manageable third down. But when this defense is flying around like this, so fast closing out, he got to that running back, got him on the ground so fast, the running back had nowhere to go.
It's really hard to win football games when you're one-dimensional.
Hold on a minute. The offense still out there going for it in their own territory. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. Still on his feet at the 45. He's got enough for the first down, and they roll the dice and convert to keep this drive going. Washington State has it all working right now. He wants to change this route. They just keep firing. Spits it out to the back. That's reeled in. It's Voorhees. Knocked down at the 25-yard line. Picked up 10 there and gets a first down.
Nice job by the quarterback, seeing the receiver come over, getting him the football, making the first down, and they like to do this. When they make a first down, they want to go fast. They want to crank up the tempo.
He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there, still a bit short of the first down. The Cougars in a good spot here with 2nd and short. Wide receiver going in motion. Back to pass on 2nd down. Looking for the score. Can't make the grab as he was going for 6 right there.
And it's going to be hard for this offense, man. They've struggled to pass the football down the field, to make these explosive plays, and now, huge deficit. Got to make them. Got to find a way to push the ball down the field to create some explosive plays if you want a chance to get back in this football game.
Coach has no choice here. The offense has to stay on the field, down multiple possessions this late. 4th down attempt coming. Hauls it in, the 1st down and more. He's got enough, and they roll the dice on 4th down, and they keep the drive alive. Wide receiver comes in motion. The snap sets up the throw. Escapes the pressure to his right. And he's going to lose yardage. He was looking everywhere for just